Alright, what's up everyone? This is Ryan here, the Crypto Grinder, and today we have a very quick market update before we end off the month of January. Obviously, a lot of FUD has occurred. You have US dollar tether, you have Coincheck getting hacked, and of course, we are going to be having the announcements of Korean regulations. What is it going to be? Is it going to be a better framework for Koreans to start investing and trading in cryptocurrencies? Of course, we have the tax reforms in the US as well. A whole bunch of news all lined up with regards to cryptocurrencies, and I think the most important thing, guys, is that we are going to be positioning ourselves for this year, because if you miss out on any kind of buy orders, I think you only have yourself to blame because you've been hiding in a shell for too long. Now, the most important thing is to always take a very balanced approach, as we have been promoting in our premium group, because at the end of the day, everybody wants a strategy. Everybody wants a trading come investing strategy. Most importantly, are you having the right kind of portfolio allocation so that you can take advantage of this current market situation? We are definitely still in growth phase, ladies and gentlemen. So if you have not joined the free Telegram group, look in the description below. It is a free group. Everybody is here to, of course, talk about cryptocurrencies, mining, what's the latest ICOs. And if you have not joined yet, you must be very new to this space. You definitely would enjoy my community. Now, this is obviously a free community and you are free to join. Come in, have a look, but please bear in mind, no referral links, no GIFs, and keep the whole chat clean. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is, of course, the general cryptocurrency markets. Right now, if you look, we have 1,500 cryptocurrencies out there, and we are at 559 billion in terms of market cap. Bitcoin seems to be struggling as of late. We are now looking for the fact that Bitcoin cannot surpass 12K. Now, I think there are various reasons for that. One, of course, we have news from China that they are moving the miners out. That has, of course, happened ever since last year. And because of that, the miners have obviously been dumping their Bitcoins, because you must understand that it is, after all, a business, and a very lucrative one of that. And most of the time, everybody knows that when you use cryptocurrencies, you're moving money out of China into other countries, like, for example, using Korean exchanges or Japanese exchanges. And we notice that the flow and the volume is gradually changing. So right now we have Japan, which is the next contender, that is very open to most likely foreign funds at the moment. Korea no longer offers trading for foreign funds coming in. They're going to be more regulated, and at the same time there are no anonymous trading, meaning that you have to provide your real name. You're going to be fully verified and validated, which is fine. I think that is the way things have to be. Looking forward, we are also anticipating more funds coming in from the old school financial institutions that are going to populate the market as we speak. So a few things that we want to highlight. As I mentioned, for the group, especially my premium group chat, if you are not in the Discord group, naturally, it's very difficult for us to communicate on a regular basis. As you know, I don't stream as often as I can, because a lot of things in terms of business development, we have to move very quickly. At the same time, we are building a lot of projects and collaborations for this year that are going to be extremely strategic for both investors and, at the same time, the projects that we work with. I think it's a very exciting year ahead, and that is where my skill set is actually. And if you notice, JJ Andy has been helping out with the content creation. I will definitely still be coming on to provide as much knowledge and insights, but if you really want to hear from me and my team, please feel free to join us in the premium group chat for the month of February. We are having a very special price for people who are joining in the month of February only. All right, and next we have 3-month packages available as well. If you're really you've always wanted to join, you really are looking for proper education in investing and trading, the CG setups, the CG portfolio allocation, and the CG news channel will be extremely essential, and that's already the full value there. Not forgetting that, of course, whenever I do interview all these projects, right, we have great insights that we only share with our close group. All right, so that being said, we are looking at a very different kind of market scenario. A lot of smart contract platforms are going to be popping out. Stay tuned on the 2nd of February for my interview with Charles Hoskinson, where of course, he's from Cardano or IOHK. That is going to be one of those very exciting interviews. We just finished an interview with Robin8. Robin8 is, of course, a marketing influencer, intelligent AI platform that has machine learning as well. I think that is one of the more killer projects that are going to be happening. That being said, also we have PundiX. PundiX was one of the point of sales systems offline that is out from Indonesia. Indonesia is a very, very big market, a very lucrative market, and of course, we being in Singapore, very well placed and strategic. I think it's going to be very, very exciting. PundiX is already trading on Ether Delta at $4.30. When we saw PundiX, that was back in, I think, in October or November. That's extremely exciting. Okay, and I think right now we have already we're already up 150% from where we started. That is one of those projects that I'm definitely keeping an eye on. A lot of us are actually very excited about that. Of course, we have even other influencers like Ian Bellina covering it recently. So, but CG saw it first. So just so you know, we are also looking at a lot of ICO pools this year. At least we're going to do at least a minimum of 3 that are going to be solid, that have awesome product, even possibility of revenue. And before we release all this information, I think the most important thing is to get you into the group first. If you're not in part of the group, feel free to look at the links in the description below. The Google form is right there. All right, now, the most important thing I think is to take note of is Icon. Icon has recently they're gonna have their mainnet launching, I think, in the beginning or at the end of January. All right, I'm very excited for the fact that Icon is finally gonna have their mainnet. The mainnet is not out yet, unfortunately. So, but you know, if they're gonna be the Korean Ethereum killer, right? Then that's a big shoes. Those are very, very big shoes to fill. And you know, a smart contract platform is nothing without its decentralized applications. But what I've heard from the grapevine, that there are going to be 12 decentralized applications that are going to be built. Now, of course, Icon has not started its marketing efforts as of late. But if you were someone who entered during the token sale, or during the ICO, and you released it a bit too early, it is not too late to re-enter back. But take note that they are having a 400 million market cap, 400 million in terms of token supply, and also they have around 3.6 billion in terms of market cap at the moment. So take note on that. Not necessarily just because it's sub 10 doesn't mean that it's cheap. Right now, I think there are a lot of things that have to be built on it. Infrastructure is not laid out. Also, there are limitations to the number of exchanges that are available to it. And don't forget, there are still Korean regulations to take note of, right? So this is something that I want to stress. But if we look at the charts, I am looking at Ethereum, using Ethereum to enter into ICX. So we made several setup calls where we asked the group to enter at around the 700,000 Satoshi mark. Take note, this is Ether, right? Using Ether, because Ether seems to be a little bit more stable. I would say that Bitcoin is pretty much stable as well as of late. It seems to be very, very tame at the moment. Volumes are kind of lackluster compared to last time, but who knows? This is a new year. I cannot comment too quickly. I cannot comment too soon. Right now, I think for ICX, it is very, very straightforward. It's forming definitely a double bottom, right? And a double bottom usually means a reversal to the upside. And how much upside? Well, we're looking and anticipating maybe a new all-time high. Now, anytime that there's any new launches, for example, a mainnet launch to maybe a listing on a new exchange, potentially you could see an upside of 15 to 20%. Now, this is not obviously financial advice. This is just through pure observation and through the year that I've been trading cryptocurrencies. I think last year was a very, very intense year for everybody. Most of the time, when you talk about a 3 billion market cap, expect 15 to 20% from the all-time high. I think it's pretty decent. So if you're someone who is kind of at the sidelines, you don't really know what Icon does, it's just basically a smart contract platform. However, they are using DPoS, which is a delegated proof of stake, meaning that they are also more centralized. And because of that, there is a potential for these delegates to actually acquire more Icon at the moment. Right now, I think Icon is now, it's already started, right? The delegates are already mining the blocks, but however, those are empty because there's no mainnet, right? So this is something that you know, maybe you care about it, maybe you don't. But if you don't, you can clearly see that Icon is one of those cryptocurrencies that you might want to pick up as well. Okay, so that's the potential there. We are looking at, of course, acquiring more Quantum. Now, Quantum has been a play that I've mentioned about for a very long time. And of course, if you do not know what Quantum does, Quantum is a smart contract platform that has the foundation in Singapore, but they have offices in the US, in China, and I think in Lithuania or some other Eastern European country. But it's led by Patrick Dye and the very, very solid team by Jordan Earls and Neil Mahi. And of course, the whole team I've interviewed the team way before anything happened. And of course, they are currently now trading at about $42.29. I strongly anticipate that you can start accumulating some Quantum as of now because they are in talks with the Draper, with Tim Draper himself. There's Space Chain coming out, Bodhi airdrops, the whole shebang, guys, right? And I think more exchanges means more liquidity, and at the same time with QPow, they're going to get more penetration with their wallet system, and definitely more eyeballs looking at them as we speak. So Quantum is same old for me. I've been accumulating Quantum for the whole month of January. In fact, I wasn't backing down. Sub 50 I bought, sub 40 I bought. Basically, I'm someone who is just long-term on Quantum, but I am also going to be looking at ICX. I have not personally bought ICX, okay, just for a sole disclaimer, but I have a lot of people in my group that love ICX. They got in during the ICO, and you know, looking at them, like I said, infrastructure is very important. If we don't have the competitors in this space, there is, well, potentially quite a number of upside for ICX, because I think the Koreans, you know, will definitely support a platform that is solely their own. This is how I feel, right? So this is something that you must take note of. For Quantum, it's more straightforward. Same thing using ETH as well. If you're using Ethereum, let's see now. We are looking at same thing using Quantum FPAS at the moment. Same thing, right? Because being that it's very, very tapered off, you can consider just, you know, being conservative, laddering your buy-ins. Don't be going in hard. You just have to just accumulate. Volumes are very, very low, very, very controlled at the moment. So no hype. It's just basically you thinking of accumulating it. In terms of trading it, well, maybe you can. The upside potential is back to the 4.5 range, okay, which is a 450,000, 4.5 million Satoshi mark, of course, with regards to Ethereum. So take note, like I said, all these details are available in the Discord group. And if you want more insights, especially if you're talking about news articles that are coming out with regards to which smart contract platform is going to be big in 2018, that will be released to the group in the February Discord group, right? Mike, our dedicated writer, and at the same time he's an entrepreneur himself. We onboarded him because, like I said, he's been offering a lot of smart articles, a lot of very, very intelligently written articles for the layman, and at the same time for sophisticated investors as well. If you have read his articles on Medium, that's done by Mike, and we're very, very happy to have him on board. And he is going to be releasing an exclusive Medium article specifically for people who are joining the Discord group in February only, and you can make a decision for yourself whether is it going to be Cardano, whether is it going to be Quantum, whether is it going to be Icon, whether is it going to be Dragon Chain, Aeon. Whichever you are banking your money on, and of course don't forget the ever popular NEO, whichever cryptocurrency or smart contract platform that you are banking on for the major infrastructure, that will be revealed to those in February. Now, also another thing is the decentralized exchanges. As we all know, Coincheck got hacked big time, right? With 500 million in terms of USD being taken away from its exchange. I think that's a very, very big hit. And this is the problem that we're going to have over and over and over again, especially if you are someone who does not know how to run an exchange, right? 500 million is really a lot of money, guys, and you know it does not help this space when you see exchanges getting hacked left, right, and center. So that is why the CG picks for 2018 were specific only for smart contract platforms and decentralized exchanges, because decentralized exchanges, although may not be so-called as fast, but at the end of the day, it keeps your cryptocurrency safe. Will we have a better interface? Who knows? I think BarterDEX by Komodo is looking pretty good. I think Satinder Gariwal is doing an excellent job. Really props to the Komodo team that have been just working tirelessly. You know, you are definitely seeing the whole thing grow on the BarterDEX side. The next one is of course Kyber Network. Kyber Network will be launching its test pilot in February, and we'll be interviewing them on the 7th of February. So stay tuned for that. It will not be a live AMA, but it will be a pre-recorded, and that's the thing, guys. We are in the center of, you know, the most active space, which is Singapore. And like I said, this is the advantage that Crypto Grinders has. You know, we are a full registered company, right? And I think the most important thing is that we want to offer you the full value when it regards to getting news, insight, and information. Because when you are well informed and when you have all the news and insight and information, you can make that better decision to where you want to park your money. Not the pump groups, not any kind of a random YouTuber telling you what to do, but we are just genuine professionals, full-time dedicated to providing you full value information. So like I said, if you're still sitting at the sidelines wanting to get in, it is time to start looking at the cryptocurrencies that I just recommended, okay, into smart contract platforms, into decentralized exchanges, and last but not least, stock up on that Ether and BTC, right? Because Ether and BTC, no matter what, is still one of the core cryptocurrencies that you would need before you can even purchase any altcoins. And also, if you have the investment strategy and a trading strategy in place, you are well positioned to be making a decent sum of money, or at least a good sum of money for 2018. This is how we're going to position all our clients and our members, and also looking forward to online courses that are going to be released once our full website is up and running. Also, if you're in Singapore, look out for our live workshops where we can teach anything and everything with regards to cryptocurrency trading, investing, and blockchain education. So, and if you're someone who is very interested in just finding out more about cryptocurrencies, don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe, and click that notification button for Crypto Grinders. All right, see you guys, and take care.